didn't have a care in the world growing up in Malaysia. It was very hot. Um, I just remember being a very, I guess, a good son, obedient son, doing what my parents want. Um, Never really got into trouble. So I've been religious from a young age, um, but it was more like a ritual and a duty that I had to do, and also partly out of fear if I didn't pray to the gods and ask them for protection, then maybe something bad would happen to my family. Then at school, in high school, I was in various school committees, and I had the key to the staff room where they kept student records. I thought, okay, this is my chance to actually look into the files of some of my friends. Um, and I actually came across a file that belonged to a friend of mine who is a Christian. I didn't know that he was a Christian, but in that file there was a questionnaire, and all throughout the questionnaire he kept on talking about him being a Christian and how that gave him a lot of joy, and how he wanted his family, his parents, to become Christians too. And the way he described his relationship with God was so different to my experience and my knowledge of my Chinese religion and Chinese God. It was duty, fear, whereas this Christian friend of mine described his relationship with God in a very personal way, and in a way that is just so full of joy. And that made me really curious about this Christian God that he had. So I started to ask questions. I knew two other classmates who were Christians, so I asked them questions, and they invited me to a kind of a youth group. So I went along for a number of months, I think 3 to 6 months. And one Sunday, they were having the Lord's Supper, and my friend said to me, if you don't really understand what the Lord's Supper is and what it means, then maybe it's a good idea not to participate. And he said he'll explain the meaning of the Lord's Supper to me after the whole church meeting was over, which he did. So he sat down and explained the gospel to me in one go. And at that stage, I had been already going to youth group for about, I think, 6 months. And I remember that Sunday, I said, okay, I really want to be a Christian. I want to, have knowledge of this God, have this relationship with this God who is so great. So that was the process by which I became a Christian.